Okay, everyone, as promised, and will be given, welcome to the Queen Mary. So I wrote this not long ago, back in college, before I finished my year. And yeah, we're going to read one bit of it today. We're not going to read the main, that's for another day. We are going to read this bit. The haunting history of the Queen Mary. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this story. The Queen Mary. Room B340 on the Queen Mary, a retired ocean liner docked in Long Beach, California in the USA, is infamous for its most haunted history and is available for overnight stays for those of the brave. This stateroom has long been associated with paranormal activity, including reports of flickering lights, sudden temperature drops, unexplained knocking, and even sightings of ghostly figures. That alone just sets the pace, doesn't it? Okay, this room has been sealed off for decades due to disturbing incidents, including the passenger allegedly dying under mysterious circumstances. Today, it is a room to the public, complete with spook decoration and an Ouija board. Great. Offering thrill seekers a chance to spend the night at one of the most haunted locations at sea. That alone sets the pace, doesn't it? Next up, tragedy strikes. In 1950, a tragic event on the Queen Mary left a lingering presence that still chills visitors to this day. A young girl named Jackie is said to have drowned in the ship's second-class pool, an area that has since been drained and permanently closed to the public. So yes, guys, you go there, it is closed off, you cannot go in. You can look for the door, but you can't go in, because it's closed to the public. Anyway, as I was saying, despite the lack of laws that restricted access, countless paranormal investigators and guests have reported hearing unmistakable sounds of splashing, distant crying, and the ear voice of a little girl calling out for her mother. Then again, Jackie. Jackie's spirit is still haunting the empty pool area, her innocent energy forever imprints on the walls of the Queen Mary's haunted past. It gets worse. The crew member. Another chilling tale from the Queen Mary's haunted legacy involves the tragic death of an 18-year-old crew member in the ship's engine room, specifically door 13. The number, how ironic, the number. In the turbine area, during a routine job in 1966, the young man was crushed to death by the watertight door, which closed unexpectedly. Ever since, visitors and staff have reported ghostly sightings of a young man in blue overalls roaming the area. I was seen vanishing into thin air near the infamous door 13. Some have felt even sudden calls of the eerie sensation of being watched while passing through the dim industrial corridors of the turbine room. Door 13 remains one of the most paranormal hotspots on the Queen Mary, marking a tragic moment frozen in time. Genuine info. The RMS Queen Mary is once hailed as the grandest ocean liner ever built, epitomised luxury and technological advancement when she was launched in 1936, just before the Second World War. Serving primarily a transatlantic passenger ship, she ferried celebrities, royalties, dignitaries between Europe and North America in opulent style. During World War II, she was transformed and painted grey, named the Grey Ghost. She's had other parts apart from just being an ocean liner. For the Swedish herself, after decades, she was retired in 1967, and now apparently more in Long Beach, California. It serves as a museum hotel and tourist attraction pursuing her storied legacy for generations to come. And that means something. Book a ticket and get a flight. The hallways. The hallways are some of the most haunted and atmospheric areas aboard the ship. Long, narrow, and dimly lit. Great start. These corridors have become a focal point for paranormal activity over the years. Many visitors report some cold spots, disembodied whispers, and the eerie feeling of being watched while walking through them. Shadowy figures have been seen darting around corners or standing motionless at the end of hallways. Are you scared? Click off now. Because I'm just reading this as I know what I'm doing. Some believe these spirits are former passengers or crew members who never left the ship. Dying or, yeah. The V deck and the hallways near the first class areas are notoriously to ghostly encounters, contributing to Queen Mary's invitation. There you go, don't go to V deck. Of course, room B340, V deck, you see what I mean? Don't go there. I don't have to though. Okay, anyway, yeah. the haunted playroom. The haunted children's playroom of the Queen Mary is one of the ship's eeriest, most emotionally charged locations. Designed for a cheerful space for young passengers, the room is now known for unexplained phenomena, and many believe that are linked to the spirits of children who once played there. Yeah, great. I really want to go there. Yeah. They reported hearing the sounds of giggling, footsteps, and even faint music box melodies. No. Despite the room being empty. Oh, yeah, we don't need to say any more of that, do we? Then moving on. The promenade deck. So this is a strange outdoor space that once served as a ship's grand walkway, offering passengers panoramic views of the open sea. Wonderful. With its polished wood floors, tower railings, and luxurious design, and it was the perfect spot for passengers. But it also holds a sense of nostalgia. Why, you ask? Because it's got an eerie presence of mysterious figures appearing out of thin air in the corner of one's eye, and the unsettling feeling of being watched yet again is not uncommon. Please, just don't keep watching this, it just gets worse. If you're still here, I admire you for this. Now, one that we probably find most scary, the infirmary. It's not the most scary, but your ears a bit freaky. The infirmary of the Queen Mary was once a critical area designed to treat passengers and crew members during ship voyages. Of course it was. That's what an infirmary is. Located on the lower decks, big surprise, this sterile utilitarian space was equipped with medical supplies and housed by medical staff to handle anything minor illnesses to more serious medical emergencies. Over the years, however, it has gained attention one of the most haunted places on the ship. What did they expect? One of the most commonly reported is that of a nurse. Of course it's a nurse, believed to have died aboard the ship during its active years, who is said to still run the infirmary, tending to long-gone patients, so patients who are dead, still serving to them. The room's unsettling atmosphere, combined with its growing history of deaths by the paranormal, makes it a prime location. The infirmary is a chilling reminder of the ship's haunting past, where the line between life, death, and the supernatural seems to blur. But until next time, guys, do not stop seeking the stories that lie just beneath the surface.